Always loved the old PS1 startup sound. So in the last video, I just went straight into the game. I thought it would be, I thought it might be cool to just kind of have a cold open with the game's, like, proper introduction. Nice little chill opening. But now that we're going into day 2, I thought it would be good to show off this game's really cool opening cinematic that plays when you first boot it up. With its iconic music. Little sneak peek of what you can expect from the rest of this game. The worst foe lies within the self. A strong line that has a very literal interpretation in this case, but it also is a line that carries a lot of philosophical weight as well, that I'd say is very true. Now, of course, this is just going to load the last hard save I did, but I had a save state ready. We had just made it to where this was going to come up. It's time to get into day 2. Oh, I can actually save my progress on these screens. Okay, I forgot about that. Still, I think it makes a better transition to actually, like, start the video with these, like, day blah screens instead of showing it at the end of a video. So, I'll probably keep doing the save state thing. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives, and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. That's convenient. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on! What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I was the only witness so far. I, did not come prepared to give these 3 different characters any kind of distinct voice at all. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you'd better ask Baker for a better sidearm. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. Come back later. I'm busy. I'm busy staring at my desk. I love this song so much. It's one of my favorite tracks in this game. But if you're right, how are we supposed— oh yeah, just says the same thing. Okay. Let's go look around. I could go straight to where the, I could go straight to where Torres is. I know where he is, but I just kind of want to hear this music longer. Oh no. You know what? I'll talk. I'll just have to come back here. Oh yeah, you'd better put on your vest too. Can't be too careful. Oh yeah. I got a Kevlar vest. Less critical protection, but better defense all around, which I'd say is better. More useful. More consistently useful. At last it's mine. I will take note of which locker is yours, and maybe we'll find out something about that later. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Do I have this? Is this displaying in the correct aspect ratio? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I really just need to talk to— you're not Torres. Torres. Hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne? Yes, sir. He's got a strut. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back in weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay. Sheesh. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case? Heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of her things and put them in storage. Yeah. You have something to say, officer? No, sir! So, you want to leave something here? You can have this old gun and basically all the stuff I'm not wearing. I'm not gonna keep the club on me because it won't let me. Okay, never mind. Like I said, you should really never find yourself in the position of having to use it, but I guess I can see why the game would force you to keep it in your inventory all the time. I guess it's good I had a full inventory because we got extra dialogue. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. M16A1. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? So it just automatically equipped the new gun? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, the mod permits were just for adding slots. Sure, that's fine. You're gonna force me to do this, right? Come back with the modification permit if you need to tune up your equipment. Oh, I can just hold on to it. Interesting. Psst, don't tell Therese, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. Oh, that is a crusty tutorial image. This is, you know, your system for enhancing equipment. The thing is that you lose when you use a tool, you lose one of the pieces of equipment you work on, so you have to be mindful of that. You basically just destroy one gun to enhance another one. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. I think you can use them on armor, too. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Yes. I'm gonna move over the stat upgrades. Since they're kind of stuck on the gun and armor, you put them on. And of course, I don't need the keys anymore. I don't know why the game leaves them with me. Could have taken a cue from Resident Evil and just, like, gotten rid of the key when you don't need it anymore, but oh well. Now, of course, using tools, I could get the stat bonuses off the equipment, but again, you lose it, and it's like... What are my worries here? Let's see. Let me look at the equipment. Oh, I can't really look at it without having it in my inventory, so... Just for a moment. Oh, yeah, I should take those bullets back. There we go. Okay, let's see. So... Well, here, just... I guess I didn't... I could have just shown it with this one. So in this example, if I used a tool with the M1911A1, I could take the +2 attack bonus and apply that +2 bonus to a different weapon. So if I use the if I use like the attack up on this and it becomes +3, I could just move that +3 over. But then I destroy the gun and I can't move the +1 bullets over. However, if I wait until later on in the game, there's actually a way around that. So I'm just going to cut myself off here with post-commentary. That is not how this works. If you use a tool on the stats, you move all the stats over. The +2 for the attack, the +0 for the range, and the +1 for bullets. You can get all the stats over onto another gun at the same time. I would destroy the gun in the process, so if I wanted to move an effect on the rifle, like the ×3 shoot, I would miss out on that, but you can move all the stats over. I could have been doing a lot more with my guns and armor throughout most of this playthrough, but I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, it's right here. Items, yeah, that's good. There we go. Much better. You know, take the revives, actually. Okay, now we can look around and pick stuff up. Now, hey, speak of the devil, there's a tool. The mod permit would have let me put an extra slot on this gun so that I could, like, move an effect over to it. Like, right now it's got the ×3 shoot, and I could move a different effect. I could move the 2 times shoot over, or something. Oh, wait. Oh. I had the wrong gun equipped. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. See, it has that block where I cannot add any effect because there's just a nothing block there, basically. But if I use the mod permit, I could get rid of that, so I can put an extra effect on this gun, but I'll just hold on to it and do that with stuff later, because probably be more efficient that way. I will have to come back down here and store more stuff after I take a look around. If you're having trouble with the game, it would probably be better to do some of the upgrades early on and not worry about, like, min-maxing, but, I'm I'm doing okay enough so far that I don't mind trying to min-max a little. Dogs. I wasn't sure if they'd make a noise. Cute, though. Oh, there you go. I love to just watch them. I always come here after my shift to relax. Oh, hello. Revitalize your canine. RUPTA, Premium Police Dog Food. I didn't even know you could examine that. Can I examine this book? No, it's just a JPEG. Okay. Well, have fun with your dogs. Oh, hello. Hello, child. You look lost. Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh, yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for... Fine! Ben! Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Ooh, that's rough. I had the opposite situation. Both parents alive, but raised exclusively by my mother. When you're raising a kid on your own, it's kind of inevitable that you have to not be there all the time because you have to support your kid with work. I always understood that, but I guess I can understand the idea of, like, some kids not really grasping that. Guess I'm not allowed up here. Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed past here. For me, it's like, if you show a lot of love when you are around, it's fine if you can't be around all the time. Also kind of expected, honestly. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father, so he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won. That's a surprise. But being a cop, maybe less of a surprise. Being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Well, guess I better go talk to Baker. But first, I'll have to investigate that locker later. Hello. Vest. That looks interesting. Medicine too. Okay. Better parasite energy, basically magic defense, but not as good physical defense. It's more balanced all around, and it's got an effect. Automatically uses medicine when HP is low. The physical defense might do me better for now, perhaps. Yeah, that's fine. And now see, I could use the tool, if I just wanted to keep this on, which I do, I could use a tool to move the, like, auto-recovery effect over. But again, then I lose the armor and I can't, like, move the plus defense stuff over. I can't move the stat bonuses over, only just, like, one thing before the equipment's toast. But again, if I wait until later, eventually I can actually do something about that. In the meantime, you please take this. And items. Take the tool, and... Maybe I should keep the medicine too, just in case? Yeah, that's fine. Just in case I need a really good heal at some point during this day. Oh yeah, if you're watching this the day this is uploaded, Merry Christmas, by the way. Sir. I wish I could do a better voice for her. But that would almost be weird if I could. You were looking for me?
Yes. We're having a press conference now, and I want you there too.
Me?
That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident.
I see.
But you only answer when I ask you. The media's just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay then, let's go meet the press.
Ah, the media. So you were saying this could be the work of a terrorist?
That is what we currently speculate.
This would be like cool to do some voice effects with, but I think under given time constraints I have right now, I'm probably just gonna leave it normal. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene of How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was
due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire.
Another question. Then how did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor burn?
That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer.
I'm asking her the question.
She
said that my mitochondria were a mutation.
Aya!
Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien?
People, please. She is very tired and we are still investigating. That will be all for today. Aya, I thought I told you not to say anything.
I'm telling the truth, sir.
This is not the point. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? We'll put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meet. You'll have to speak up. Yes? What? Yes. Alright. Some Japanese scientist, I think. Couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some Mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito?
Is it mitochondria?
You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Might have heard about that in school.
That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free.
Hey, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. May explain that phone call too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya.
Maybe we can learn some useful information.
I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front.
ESP, okay. His dialogue is not updated at all. Might as well just go, I think. You got anything interesting to say?
What a case to have on Christmas, huh?
You said it. This song's pretty good too for Oh, good God. Excuse me a moment. That's what I get for using an emulator. I turned off one of the graphics enhancements, and that seems to have made everything not horribly broken. I was gonna say, this is a really nice piece of music too, especially for being one that you don't really hear much of it. Carnegie Hall. I can go back there? Is there any reason to? I don't believe there is. I didn't even remember that you could.
I tell ya, my holidays are ruined because of this. They better give me extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? Hey, you can't just come barging in here. You ain't getting no special treatment.
Aw. He has an invisible wall behind him.
Saw you on TV. You're from the 17th precinct, aren't you?
You're the one that survived. So I can come back here for a little extra dialogue, but that's really it. Okay. Now let's go where I'm supposed to go.
We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Clamp will be there.
Dr. Clamp? What's his area of research?
Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum.
That's odd. Have a PhD and be working in a museum.
Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research.
Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one.
Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh?
Are you referring to the press conference?
Yeah.
Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss.
Oh, look at the chocobo. I love it.
It's been a while since I've visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us.
That's a pretty good snow crunching sound.
Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cool day though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something?
Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long.
Place is pretty creepy without any people. Oh. Something about the second floor. I didn't mean to. I think Daniel's dialogue went away on its own. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out, ever. I think Daniel's dialogue went away on its own, so when I pressed the button, it skipped past the guard's dialogue. Oops. Thanks. You might notice a bit more oddness with some of the moving graphics. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's just keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya.
Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself?
Notebook's on the counter. Thanks. Thanks, Daniel.
Just my name?
Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too.
I'll pass, thanks.
Well, I'm about to head on out of here. Hope you two get the information you need.
That's fine.
Hey, Aya. Over here.
I need to not be a perfectionist with this one.
Hey, it's open.
Let's check it out. I'm not even doing his voice properly. Can you tell I'm a bit rusty at this? I usually am, because I tend to go long stretches of time.
Excuse me. Hello? Hey, Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp!
I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, the models are like warbling a little more when they move now. That's because of the enhancement I turned off, but having the enhancement on was ruining the overworld map, as you saw at the end of the... this is the same video. I had to end the recording, but I'm just going to splice them together, that's right. Anyway. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred.
Are you accusing me?
Huh. What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think. A younger Dr. Clamp, eh?
What's wrong? You okay, Aya?
Yeah.
We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing.
NYPD, why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you...
That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off.
Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info.
You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you?
The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism?
Precisely. Kinda like a parasite or something, huh?
Title drop.
Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we are nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Do you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? Then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated.
There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people?
Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right?
You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world, and with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve.
What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us.
She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out.
Hey, you better explain what the hell's going on here.
And he's just typing. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go.
God damn it.
Oh, them anti-social scientist types. Man, we spent all day talking to that lunatic, apparently. To be fair, it actually looked like it was kind of sunset when we got to the museum. Even though the overworld map was just like daytime. That is a cool shot.
What the hell's wrong with that guy? I can't stand him.
That man. I've seen him before. But I can't remember where.
It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Aya, looks like we got a break in the case.
What?
We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo.
Clear the way. Magical police officer coming through. I mean, Aya's parasite powers are basically magic. Just with some extra pseudoscience behind it. I do really like the story and just kind of everything with this game. The story, the music, the gameplay. It's unique and kind of cool. I'd like to see more with this series. But it's been dormant for a long time for reasons. Maybe I'll get to that later. This whole place is going nuts. Wonder what's happened. Hey, can I get to that locker yet? I sure can. It's locked. Fair enough. Well, let's just go talk to Baker and see what's up. Unless you have anything to say. Do you? Hey, we have an emergency meeting in the conference room. Alright. Oh, the conference room. Okay, that's not the chief's office. I don't think he's in there then. Yeah, he's not at his desk. Okay. At least we get to hear this music a little longer. Oh, I should have noticed Daniel was standing over there. Let's go, folks. I didn't even press the button. We're starting the meeting. Maybe it responded to me moving.
Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park?
What is it, Daniel?
Ben and Lorraine! They're at that concert!
What?
Daniel, we're not through yet. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. Daniel. Aya. Watch his back.
Yes, sir. Oh, hey, another mod permit. Thanks. Baker may be Daniel's boss, but he still cares for his friend. I take it from that line. Sorry, Daniel. I will join you momentarily. I just need to go store this. Just need to go store this this permit away so that I have more inventory space. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know.
As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them.
Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you.
Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer.
Fine, you geezer. Ooh. Ooh, the geometry correction was really helping. The geometry correction was really helping the models sometimes. It's a shame I have to turn that off for the map. I wonder if it'd be worth just leaving that on since we don't see the map that much. I could just... this is gonna mess up the video for a sec. But I'll just... I could just leave this window open so I can just toggle that option on and off on a whim. That would probably be a good idea. So I can just turn that off before I go to the map and then leave it on the rest of the time. That'll probably be the best way to do this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make a scene. But that goes for you, too. You can never be too careful with a gun. Do you have an equipment modification permit with you?
I do, but I'm not interested in using it.
I can't tune up your equipment without a permit. No exceptions.
Man, I could do it so much better. I could turn that gun into a cannon, easy. You want to leave something here? So Wayne's the, like, hotshot, kind of overzealous one, and Torres is, like, the kind of uptight, but, like, it's kind of a good thing, though, honestly. Anyway, that's all we needed from here, so... You know what? I want to check on the dogs. Ah, I see one's out in the field. This one's retiring after this year. He sure does deserve a break. Know what I mean? Alright, I'd say I kept Daniel waiting, long enough. Too long, even. At Central Park? I sure hope it's not a repeat of last night. No kidding. Do you just say the same thing? Hey, Aya, any news on the case? Hope you bag this creep soon. I'd hate to bump into him on the street. It's a her, but yeah. We're hauling ass. Understandably, Daniel's son is in danger, and his ex-wife. I'm sure he still cares about her life, even after whatever happened. What the hell does Melissa, no, Eve, want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn! That thing's got my boy involved! She's gonna pay for this! Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. That little stutter was because I turned off the geometry correction. Alright, let's get there. Ben! This video is going to be a bit longer than the last one. I think most of these are gonna be, because that first one was just a prologue after all. Daniel, stop! I gotta get my boy, rookie! Oh no, you don't. Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but... I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright. I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. Aya! Ben's... Don't worry, I'll find him. I won't come back until I do. Let's do this for Daniel. Another really good music track. I'll save for the heck of it. I see a treasure box. Don't ask me what a crate of ammunition is just doing here sitting out in the middle of the park. I see there's a police car there. Maybe some officers just left it there. That seems kind of weird, though. Oh boy, it's a snake. That means status effects, probably. Oh no. I hope this wears off after the battle. I think it does. Dang, this gun's good. Well, I've got enough medicine once. I'll just use one. They throw enough stuff at you at this game that you should be able to get through it even if you're not, like, super amazing at the game or anything, which is a good thing. Although maybe the game could have used, like, a hard mode of some kind. It's fine without it, though, honestly. Not every game has to have something like that. At least I don't think so. I'm gonna be real with you, I couldn't even really see those boxes there, I just recalled that they were there. Bats. Oh wait, those are birds. Oh, I think these are good sources of junk, if I remember right. Which is a funny thing to say, but they actually have a use. However, I'm probably not going to want to keep too many of them. They don't really have a... For all practical purposes, they're not really... This game has I'm just going to say that this... Go ahead and say now, this game has a New Game Plus. And for all practical purposes, you're probably not going to get any use out of junk until, like, New Game Plus. Unless you do an absurd amount of grinding that is just completely unnecessary. I need a key for that, okay. Cool. How does that stack up to what I'm wearing now? It's just all around better. Cool. One of these drawers opens, right? I thought so. Am I just remembering wrong? Oh, there we go. Finicky. Imagine how long I could have been wandering around looking for that key. Well, got a grenade launcher now. Oddly enough, it's actually weaker than the gun I have now. Although, what's that effect on it? Heat effect to bullets. That's probably an elemental weakness kind of thing, I suppose. Thankfully, for simplicity's sake, even the grenade launcher just uses the same ammunition. Just kind of a streamlining thing. Eve is here, you don't say. I suppose that's like a mutated monkey. Somehow it ended up with a detachable boomerang arm. That it did not get to use. Now let's see. Oh, does item capacity... item capacity just naturally increases as we level up. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about using some of the bonus points, but I'll just hold on to them for now. I mean, I could only use... You need 100 bonus points to do anything. I'll just hold on to it for now. Oh, I thought this door was locked. I wonder if I'm just remembering that wrong. Way more medicine than I need. What have we back here? Defense +2. You know what, I'll put the junk in here. That way, if I really want to, I could always just come back and get it later. A cure poison. There's no way to get junk other than as a drop off of enemies, and basically the point is that if you go... You might have noticed there was an option to discard them with Wayne. If you do that with 300 junk, you get something for it. There are many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, but most are not. Hint, hint. The giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest's ecosystem. Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. Well, so far the worm is the only thing we haven't already seen. Because Eve's just out here mutating all the wildlife and setting people on fire. Oops. I will deal with... I just ran right into him. Try and deal with him first. If you don't target another enemy, it won't automatically retarget like the extra bullet onto an enemy when one of them dies, so... That's something to be mindful of if you end up becoming pretty aware of like how much it takes to finish off an enemy or anything. Well, I have an ability that can get rid of poison now, so I may not need to hold on to that cure poison. But I'll keep it for now. I don't fully remember the layout of this area, so I'm just gonna wander around for a bit, I suppose. I'll get where I'm going eventually. I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be, other than just some kind of plant stuff, I guess. Okay, so 3 bullets for these. I'm not doing a good job of avoiding these. Perish. Yeah, they give you so many bullets, you should never have to run. You should never have to worry about running out. Man, that is like... That's such a classic, like, sound effect. I don't know, just like sudden rush of nostalgia hearing that. It also it reminds me of sound effects from like Final Fantasy VII as well. Maybe not the exact same sound effect necessarily, but like something very similar sounding. This is from kind of right around that time. I think this came out just like the year after FF7 did. That was a little later than that when I actually, like, essentially discovered it and played it for myself. I was still technically younger than I was supposed to be playing this, because it's rated M for mature, because of how, like, gruesome some of the stuff that happens in it is. Yeah, I was a little young for it when I played it, but honestly, it was a good time. I don't regret it or anything. It's not like it scarred me or anything like that, so... It was more scary for me than it would have been if I had played it when I was older, but I kind of appreciate that fact, because it wasn't like too much for me to handle, honestly. Which is almost surprising, because... Ow. I know when I was younger, I was not, like, not exactly immune to horror or anything like that. But somehow this game seemed to hit a spot for me that was like, that was fine. I could deal with it. For the most part, anyway. I do have actually one little story about one time when this game was just like a little too much for me, but it's a kind of a weird circumstance. I'll mention that just a little bit later into this area, actually. You can poison, so I want to kill you first. Yeah, these birds are the best way to get lots of junk, I guess. If you really wanted to, I guess you could just, like, take a lot of time here to grind it out. Although, I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can, like, go back to the police station, though. I don't think you can. So it's not really like you could just build up too many of them in that case. I don't know why I thought there was, like, something around here. No, I'm just gonna go this way. No sign of Ben so far. Or anyone living. Which is a slight concern. Oh, does this... Can I just go in a loop from this point? I think it might. I didn't think I was supposed to use that gate yet, but maybe I should check it out. Oh, it didn't die. Targeted the wrong one. That's okay. Getting some nice experience. Yeah, that just led back here. Okay. So let me go check out that gate then. Yeah, the encounters in these areas do kind of respawn. That was annoying. I didn't do so well in that fight. Heal 2. Cool. I've, like, not been using the medicine so far. I'm just gonna use some. I don't really need to save up the medicine ones, honestly. All of the animals have escaped. Okay, yeah, this is progress. I am supposed to go this way. I wonder if that gate was locked. I feel like maybe it was. I think on at least my first playthrough, if not maybe more than one playthrough, I might have gotten a little stuck for a bit because I had trouble like finding the key, and I think that gate was locked. Well, we made it here to the amphitheater. Oh boy. The holiday season brings joy to us all.
Is that what you bring today?
And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. I suppose that might have been like Melissa talking for a moment there. Trying to. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host as I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus.
Don't listen to her.
Well, they listened to her.
We weren't able to stop another massacre.
I have to get backstage and stop her.
I think you're a little late, Aya. It's the little girl again. Leading us where we need to go.
Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Stop!
Oh, was she intending to do this the previous night?
Well, time to chase her down.
So this actually comes to the little story I had for this area. Oh, hello, little girl. I guess we can go this way now, even though there's still a body here. There's kind of an invisible wall there before. I guess at this point, I doubled back to, like, the save point, and then, just, like, stopped playing. But not during my first playthrough, interestingly. Like, my first playthrough of this game, I was fine at this point. I didn't really have an issue. But there was this time when I was replaying the game, and I was at a friend's house. It was super late at night. If she's showing me the way I want to go, then maybe I should go the other way for, like, treasure. It was, like, ridiculously late at night. Like, it was in the AM hours. We were just kind of, like, staying up all night. And it was dark, like, we didn't have the lights on, just the glow of the big old CRT TV with this game running. And it was like, we were tired, I was tired at least. Got to this part with this, like, eerie music. And for some reason, the combination of things like the darkness and the being late at night and tired and everything. You'd think being with friends would make it easier to be less scared, yet despite the fact that I had been fine on my first playthrough, was that replay reaching this point with this music that I just, like, got super, like, freaked out for some reason. I was like, it was like kind of overwhelming. I was like, I can't keep playing this right now. The interesting thing about it, though, I don't think I was, like, too forthcoming about why I wanted to stop playing. I probably didn't want to admit that I was, like, that scared or anything. But the interesting thing is that I may not have been the only one that was feeling scared, and even, like, maybe that's, for all I know, maybe that's part of why. Maybe it was, like, some kind of shared vibe that was going on between the three of us, because when I basically, like, saved and then just, like,
put the controller down and was like decided to stop. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to get up from my spot and like because I was kind of feeling freaked out, I guess. And but the other two didn't want to move either. Like we had to, you know, the TV had to be switched off from like the game mode to like cable so we could do something else. But I didn't want to move. But neither did they. Like no one wanted to get up, and they were like telling me to like just get up, and hit the button. And like the way they said it didn't seem like they were scared, but I think it's interesting that like none of us wanted to get up and move. After a bit, I did just like I just got up, hit the button, got back to my seat, and then like pretty quickly calmed down because we just watched whatever on TV. But yeah, that was my little story for when the one time when I was a lot younger that this game actually did randomly just get to me a little too much. Under very specific circumstances. Because nothing like that happened the first time I played the game. But then the first time I played the game, I didn't play it really late at night when I was super tired, and I don't think I ever played it in the dark either, so that could also be part of it. I don't know if I missed any treasures, but I'm not really too concerned about it. That is a lot of junk. And I could not take any of it, unless I wanted to swap some medicines, which honestly probably would have been fine to do, but eh. Ooh, I think on this little bridge there's a bit of a tougher enemy that shows up, if I remember right. No? Oh. Oh. Yeah, there it is. That's a bear. That's a bear that shoots lightning. I don't even know how I was supposed to avoid that. I guess stand next to it. I guess that bear has more like mitochondrial energy in it because it just has more mass in general. Maybe that's the idea of why it can just shoot electricity, unlike the other animals. Man, that boomerang's got some range. Let me just go ahead and use another medicine. Am I supposed to go... Is there anything off to the left here? No. Okay, I think I'm actually supposed to go underneath. So let me see what was up here, up the steps. I guess that doesn't really matter, and you can go either way. Really? You're gonna stop me when I was, like, right at the stairs there? I don't like you. Oh yeah, they can fart out some nauseous fumes, too. That's fun. I'm really not sure what these are supposed to be. I guess plants are living things, so like... They don't really play on that very much, though. This is the only plant-based enemy I remember seeing. What all parasite abilities do I have currently? Okay, there's still a certain one that I don't have yet that I'm almost surprised I don't have. I thought... No, maybe that does check out. Maybe I only would usually get that before, like, the next boss. Like the boss of day 3, not this day's boss. So you actually do want to go under here because there's treasure. There was nothing up top but a battle. There should be a phone soon. Oh, there it is. No save point for you. Not before this battle. Man, that vine hurts. I like the way it just freaks out at nothing in the middle of the air. Like you were standing here a second ago. Maybe they're blind and they're just going by scent, I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could just save state, but like, I'll just use the save point. Yeah, that looks very boss arena-y. Oh, that's boss music, alright. It's the worms! Eat. So many of them. As we take out some of the worms, the rest become bigger. And their attacks become bigger, too. It's a problem. This is the most random association, but for some reason that little spike ball attack for a moment just reminded me of a boss in Bomberman 64. If anyone's familiar with that game. Just thinking of like that girl that just throws out knives. Let's heal too. 'Cause I ain't doing so hot. I should probably do it again. There, we're fine. I can afford some hits. Especially with the healing ability. Come on. Oh, this next one's about to get very big. He's a big boy. And he just sweeps across the screen, so you have to be standing in the right spot to not get hit by that. I think it only pops up in that spot from now on. I don't remember where I'm supposed to stand for that. I guess I'll just be tanking this a bit. Maybe just up here. And then it shoots at me, of course. Yeah, tanking it is. Shoot your thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that mechanic. That actually makes a lot of sense. The Parasite energy gauge refills more slowly the longer the fight goes on, the more you're using it up. So it's not like totally busted, you can't just overly rely on it. That was a lot of experience. That is a useful ability. That's a surprising amount of bonus points for how much I got hit. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, I'll just use that. Oh boy. I'll just discard that. Okay, that's fine. Now let's reload here. Here. Because as it happens, that wasn't the last fight of this day. Hi. Just sitting here chilling, waiting for me. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. If you insist, I guess. I like how I just gets on the carriage. Sure, why not? Oh, that poor horse. You're a jerk. I don't like you, so I'm going to shoot you now. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? Yeah, see, that gauge is recharging a lot faster now. So this is really close quarters to have to fight Eve. I don't like that very much, so I'm just gonna put up a barrier. That might only be good to block one attack, I do not remember. Oop! Yeah, it blocks one attack and then it goes away. Well, it worked though. Ow. She hits decently hard for the fact that you're fighting in a place where you can't really do much dodging. Ow. Yeah, Eve kind of hurts. Okay, I see her floating up there, so... Oh, you can dodge that. just really have to be standing in the exact right spot.
It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? Here, let me explain. Directly. Stop it!
Bad touch, bad touch.
If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will... Stop!
I guess she won't kill Aya because she's still hoping Aya will join her. This flashback music's getting a little more intense.
Aya! Aya, answer me!
Daddy!
Ben's okay somehow.
Ben! Aren't you going to the concert?
I came here with Mom, but she was all weird.
What do you mean, Ben?
I came with Mom so the three of us could be together.
So that's why you came to get me.
Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out.
What do you mean, Mom freaked out?
I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too.
Ooh.
Lorraine.
Oh, he might not mean left as in the goop sense, because I think he'd be a little more traumatized about that. I think it's well, it's hard to say. I'm going to go on the assumption that, like, he wanted to leave and he saw her and everyone else just go and take their seats and be all weird and creepy, and he just, like, left or something. Either that or he really saw the goop, which, damn, I hope not.
Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas.
What do we do, sir?
We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve.
Shouldn't we leave it to the army?
We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Damn it! Where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm going to go look for her.
Shouldn't we stop him, sir?
He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation.
Daddy!
Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you?
I will, don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town.
Maybe he really did see the goop. I don't know. That's terrible. Can I show this boy the dog?
Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. Aw.
This is Shiva. Not like the Final Fantasy summon. That's spelled differently.
Hey, I think she likes you.
Hey, that tickles! That's adorable.
Dude, almost getting knocked the heck out by that cab, jeez.
That's what happens when everyone panics. And thus Manhattan became just desolate and abandoned on Christmas.
How many times do I gotta tell you? We've blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street.
I told you, I've already contacted the police about this matter.
What?
I'm not getting anywhere with my English.
Hey, you Chinese?
No, I'm Japanese.
And here is where I do my best to pronounce a language that I don't know whatsoever, but I kind of know a couple of rules about its pronunciation, so I can kind of passably pretend.
Nanda Nihojin desu ka? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Shota dake ne dare desu ka?
I might have messed that up a little bit, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. It's decent for someone who doesn't even know the language, I think.
I am Kunohika Maeda. Japanese.
Now he's blanking and forgetting his own native language. Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart.
I'm getting, I'm hot. Help!
Not that I'm happy he got set on fire, but out of the three of them, he is the one I would most prefer get set on fire.
I guess it's now or never. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. Huh? Where? Hospital?
Ah, she awakens.
You're finally awake. Who are you? I'm, Kunohiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan.
He found you. Or he found you.
Daniel.
There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me.
Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park?
Ben was okay. But the rest of the audience, Well, they just disappeared.
Yeah, except for some skeletons.
Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted in his slime and became one big mass.
The question is, what is Eve planning to use that for?
That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What?
Hey, give us the details. Go read the novel. Just kidding.
It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve? The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. And Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being.
That would probably be the scene I heard that was, like, creepy, based on what the reviews were talking about. That checks out.
I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here.
What the hell is going on here?
I wish I could explain more.
Aya, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late.
When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being...
You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's... Well, she's the only one that isn't affected.
What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster. Like her.
What? What are you saying, Aya?
I don't know. What if I end up killing you?
Oh, shut up. You know that's not...
Please, Daniel. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me.
Aya.
Please.
Yes, I understand your point. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Gonna respect her wishes, I guess.
Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you.
Aya. You're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Brea. I'll be by your side. Always, Aya.
I hope so, Daniel. This is a horror game. Don't go getting yourself killed.
When I touched Eve, That feeling. Was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be.
There's your slight insight into that mystery for now. But that's all you're getting for now. That's the end of the second day, so join me next time, if you're so inclined.